Hello everybody, good morning, good evening and good afternoon to all viewers around the world. I welcome all of you to my page, welcome to my channel. New subscribers, this is Denzo Moz Unscripted, and I encourage you as you come into this page, if it's your first time and this content resonates with you, please take a moment to like, share and subscribe. For the ones who have been with me, for the ones who have always believed in me, I welcome you back to this forum. And today we have another spiritual one anyway. So I'm going to, this is going to be a spiritual subject a little bit. So I'm going to talk about the real reason why your light irritates the narcissist. Now, I need always to make you aware that you as an empath meeting a narcissist, that encounter, no matter where you are, whether you are looking for love, or maybe that person is your brother, maybe they're your sisters, maybe they're your mothers, or even sometimes these individuals, they are in your workplace. The very moment you meet a narcissist, you have initially started something, you have initially started a spiritual warfare. So you have started a spiritual battle between light and darkness. And I've always told you in my videos that as an empath, you're full of light and you're radiating light. So on spiritual level and in the spiritual realms, the empath, those dark entities, those narcissists and those people with dark forces and dark energies, they are very much aware about this light, and they know the light you possess. They know the light that is radiating from you. So it's like you are radiating light. You're full of light. So your light can be shown in so many ways. Your light can be shown in the way you treat other human beings, the way you respect people, the way you love people genuinely and authentically. So from the things you do and the way you touch people's hearts. So that's because you are an empath and you are in the spiritual realm. You are full of light and you're radiating light. But this light cannot be seen on physical level. So this light that is radiating from you is seen on spiritual level. So those forces and whatever forces behind those narcissists and the dark forces, they know about this light. I did a video before and I told you why the narcissist has actually particularly chosen you as their victim. It is for that specific reason. And they come to you to feed off your energy. They come to you to feed off your energy and to dim your light. So those are some of the basic reasons why the narcissists end up with you somewhere. So it's not by coincidence. They have already seen your light in the spiritual realm. They have already seen your light. It is not the light you can, it's not a light that is visible by the naked eye. You cannot see that, but in the spiritual realm, I can assure you that you're radiating light. And the narcissist's mission comes to you. The narcissist will come to you because they want to dim your light. They are very much uncomfortable with the light radiating from you, and they just want to come around you and dim your light, or even sometimes destroy your light. That's why you see most of the narcissistic relationships, encounters, they end up in very, very terrible situations, like very, very toxic, deeply toxic and terrible situations, whereby sometimes even individuals who get involved with the narcissist, especially empaths, end up getting destroyed somehow. So what is happening in the physical realm? They're destroying you. Physically they're destroying you by all this abuse they are putting you through, and all this toxicity they are putting you through. They are abusing you and destroying you. But on spiritual realm, what is happening spiritually is they are killing your light. So because what happens is that for a narcissist to kill your light, when they are destroying you on a daily basis, abusing you and destroying you on the physical level, spiritually, they are dimming your light. So when they put you on low vibration, because when a person is abusing you extensively on a daily basis, they're dimming your light. They're putting you on a low vibration. So it is like, as they put you on a low vibration, you know, like that, they put you on that fear, you know, that fear, the vibration of fear. So you start having fear in you. They kill your self-esteem. They put you in a lot of fear. They make you feel worthless. You know what I mean? So they manipulate you to feel that you're worthless. But in the actual sense, they know who you are. So why I'm talking about this in this video, you're going to notice that situation whereby you're in a workplace. And you may be that individual who is having a workmate. So maybe there's somebody from your workplace. It can be your boss. It can be one of your workmates. It can be somebody you work with. And then you will notice that all of the things going on in the workplace is like they're putting the finger at you. So anything that goes wrong at the work is you are the problem. No matter what you do, how perfect you do your job, because remember, you're a beautiful soul, so you always do your job to the best and to the fullest, to the best of your abilities. So those individuals now, the narcissists, if they are your bosses, you will find some cases whereby they are going to abuse you in a way that sometimes they are not going to want to give you a raise. They're not going to want to pay you. Sometimes they are going to try to reduce your salary or something like that. Or even sometimes you're the one who is picked on to do extra work. It's like as all the people are going home, you're always the person who is asked to stay behind and do extra work. So that is the abuse that happens in the workplace, whereby you find yourself that you're working somewhere, and for some reason, anything that goes wrong in the workplace, you're the person that they are picking up on. Or even sometimes you can find that you are the person that who is giving the extra load. It's like all the people, all the individuals, they're having it easy at work, but you are the only individual who is actually having it very rough. And sometimes even if you have those work or those bosses, or sometimes the employers who are narcissists in the first place, because there are many around the world anyway. So you find them, they are the individuals who even don't want to give the raise. All the other people their salaries have been raised, and you are the only person who is still lagging behind, and they refuse to raise your salary. So you can find it very difficult in the workplace, whereby everything that you happen to do seems to be the wrong thing in front of other people. But it is not because actually it's the wrong thing. This is because they are very uncomfortable about that light you radiate. And some of them, even they don't know that they're doing that. You see, these narcissists, let me tell you something, guys. Some of them don't know. There are some narcissists who don't even know that they're narcissists. Most of them, they know, of course, because as a narcissist ages, they come face to face with the fact that they are narcissists. You know what I mean? So it's that time whereby they come to the truth, they come to face the truth that they're actually narcissists. But there are some narcissists actually, even sometimes you can find, like I've said, in the workplace. You may have a narcissist who doesn't know that they are narcissists even. Some of them. There are many they know, there are some they don't know. You know what I mean? So they are very disturbed by your light. They are disturbed by your light. It can be that case whereby all the individuals who are with you, who are working with you, they are picking up on you on each and everything that goes wrong. You can find yourself answering questions about things that you don't even know about, things that you have not done. Something is missing at work, you are the person who has done that, who has taken it. Or something has broken in the workplace, you are the person who has broken it. So they are always pointing a finger at you. That can be a case whereby it's a workplace. But then sometimes also you can find that the narcissist maybe is in your family, is your mother. Your own mother is going to abuse you. Your own mother is going to abuse you in all ways on a daily basis for no apparent reason. You'll find a family of 5 or 6 or even sometimes 10 kids. And you are the only kid who is doing the work. Everybody is enjoying and having a good time at work, at home or whatever. But your own mother, because they are narcissists, they're dictating when you should get up in the morning, when you should go to bed, what time you should go to eat. Sometimes even they want to even spend days. I've heard about cases, you've seen those cases whereby sometimes even they have rejected to give you the food to eat. Or even sometimes they're even overfeeding you. What is happening in the spiritual realm? Because guys, I've always told you this is a spiritual battle. Any encounter with the narcissist is a spiritual battle. This is a battle between the darkness and light. A narcissist is a dark soul. An empath, you as an empath, a person who is dealing with the narcissist, you are radiating light. And that light, anywhere you go, any place you move, anybody you come across, that light, it does not matter who the person is. That person, even if they are your mother and you're in a home whereby you're having a narcissistic mother, you are going to find your mother, she's doing all sorts of harm. She's beating you up. Sometimes they're beating you up. Sometimes they're abusing you. It's like sometimes they even don't want to give you food. Sometimes they want to lock you out of the house. You know what I mean? So sometimes they're giving gifts to everybody in the house, and you're the only person who is always left behind. So it can be that case. What is happening spiritually is that narcissists feel very uncomfortable in front of empaths, as much as they want to depend on empaths, because when they come to your life, they believe that when they abuse you and do all sorts of harm and havoc to you, one way or the other, they are killing your light, and that light makes them feel better about themselves, because themselves, they know that from the inside, they're empty souls. They know that they're empty souls and full of nothing. They know they don't have anything inside. They don't have no feelings whatsoever, no empathy. and they are full of darkness. Some of them, they know that. So they believe that when they abuse you every day on a daily basis, every day when they're abusing you, it is in a way making them feel like they're more powerful and actually even more superior. But from the inside, if you open up that mask of theirs they're wearing, from the inside, actually, those individuals, they are hurting and they already know that they are full of nothing. So they feed off your energy. They abuse you in that way, feeding off your energy. And in one way, that is what makes them actually feel superior, because they're very envious about your life you have. They're very envious because some of the time you can find those cases whereby everybody happens to love you. Anywhere you go, you spread love to the people. People tend to love you. People tend to want to give you favors. People tend to appreciate you in every way, in every single, even sometimes by you doing nothing. Every time when you meet people on the way, they tend to favor you in some sort of in some kind of a way. So the narcissists, they don't like that. And the moment they notice that you are the person who is actually being favored anywhere you go, you're getting all the favors. Anybody you meet across, you never leave them the same, because there's a light radiating within you. Everywhere you go, and that light is actually helping you maneuver life easily and successfully. The narcissists, they don't like that. They cannot handle that. They don't even want to see that in the first place. So another way you can find a narcissist, let me talk about the relationship. For example, if in a relationship, you have that girlfriend or boyfriend. Now you are going to realize something very, very, very common. This one even I've seen myself, personally, I've seen this myself. There's going to be that case where I want you to pay very close attention, because narcissists, like I've told you, they are full of darkness. They are full of evil and darkness. So basically what is happening in the spiritual realm, when a narcissist gets with you in a relationship, like I've said, they are going to abuse you. They have got to abuse you. They have got to, this is an obligation they have got to, this is something they have got to execute. It is a mission. The narcissist is with you for a purpose. It is a mission. In the spiritual realm, they have been sent to destroy you. Kill your light and destroy you and kill your light. And then in that way, they believe that by doing that, it makes them more strong and powerful. But then you see, guys, when they are with you as a partner, like as a girlfriend or even as a boyfriend, husband or a wife, you're going to pay very close attention. A narcissist, if you have been with a person who is complaining of burning up, you're going to realize that anytime when you're close to the narcissist, why did I say that light is irritating them? Because anytime when you get close to a narcissist, they are going to complain of burning up. They are going to complain of heat. What is happening? It took me a very long time, actually, myself personally, it took me a very long time to realize this. And then later on, I came to the conclusion and to the understanding that anytime you're with a narcissist, that light you have got in you makes them very, very uncomfortable. You can enter a place, your wife or even your husband can come into a place. All of a sudden, you can sit next to them. Sometimes even you see them avoiding you. You may try to sit next to them, and sometimes you see them moving away and going to sit somewhere else. What is happening spiritually is because the light you have got in you, they cannot handle that light, and that light makes them feel like they are actually on heat and they are burning up. Even if most of the cases you are going to find yourself even touching, sometimes feeling their bodies, you are going to feel it physically. They're actually burning up. You're going to feel them that their body temperature has risen for some reason, unexplainable reason. It's like they're complaining. Sometimes even they're sweating. You will be in that situation whereby everything is okay. The weather is okay. The temperatures in the houses, everything is all right. But for some reason, that narcissist, when they come next to you, they sit next to you. Even sometimes they sleep with you in the bed in the night. You will find them somewhere separating, trying to separate, or even sometimes getting up in the middle of the night and taking a walk around the house. Because there's a light emanating and radiating from you. It is making them, you have heard about those cases, even some of you on this page, whereby you have got a narcissist in the house. And for some reason, you wake up in the middle of the night and your partner is gone off somewhere. Only for you to realize that they're somewhere downstairs, watching TV, or maybe sometimes while you're doing something with the laundry or moving around the house for no apparent reason. In the spiritual realm, guys, I've always told you, a narcissist encounter with an empath is a spiritual warfare. In the spiritual realm, what is happening behind the scenes The narcissist is actually burning up. Anytime they come close to you, they are burning up because you are radiating light. And that light is making them very, very uncomfortable. If a person who has noticed your partner every night, for some reason, there is no unexplainable reason, every time you get up in the night, and for some reason you're looking around and your partner is gone off somewhere, only for you to hear them running around the house downstairs or even unnecessarily moving around the house in the middle of the night. What is happening in the spiritual realm? The light you have in you is burning them up. They cannot handle the light. They cannot stand the light. Any moment they get close to you, they are burning up, and even this you can feel it on physical level. When you touch their bodies, you're going to feel them. They are heating up even. For every unexplainable reason, you will touch them, even you will feel them on the physical level. They are heating up and burning up. You will see them try to get up and opening the windows because they are very, very uncomfortable. Guys, this is a spiritual warfare. If you're that kind of person who is having a partner and all of a sudden your partner is complaining of heat, everything is okay. The weather seems to be comfortable. Sometimes even you have got the ACs in the house running. But for some reason, you have a partner who is with you and they are avoiding you to some level. They are sometimes even very uncomfortable to sit next to you. They are moving away from you, sometimes sitting the opposite side or something like that. They are trying to avoid you as much as they can. They can avoid you. Maybe you're sitting together, they have to avoid you, or even sometimes sleeping. They can just sleep with you for a short period of time, but eventually they have got to get up and move away and go walk around the house. That is mean. The light in you is irritating them and they cannot stand that because that light is a divine light. You are full of divine light and they are full of darkness. So what is happening is that anytime they meet you, even if they have got to, because they are sent to you for a reason, like I've always told you in my videos, the narcissists are sent to you for a reason. They're sent to you to dim and kill your light so that you can look like them. You can get the darkness like they have. You can look and resemble them to some extent. So they have got to bring you down and kill your vibration to destroy your light so that now you can look like them. So that's what happens when you encounter the narcissist. And that's why most of the time, even sometimes you've heard about cases whereby you're with a narcissist and you're looking very pretty or sometimes even very handsome. But for some reason down the road, the abuse goes intense and on a daily basis, it's like they're abusing on a daily basis. They kill your vibration and for some reason you find yourself aging at a very higher rate, at a very, very fast rate. You're aging for no apparent reason. After 1 year, you find yourself getting a bald head. You're getting gray hair. You're getting fat for no reason. You're getting slim for no reason. Actually, your body is like starting to deform because what is happening spiritually, they are killing your vibration. So by killing your vibration, your body also starts to respond to that vibration. Anytime when you're on the low vibration, the body starts to respond. So if a person who has been complaining, you seeing like you realize you find yourself with a narcissist for some reason, all of a sudden you're getting gray hair. Just a few months down the road, few months or even few years down the road, you may be a young guy, young woman or young guy, you're starting to get gray hair on your head. For no apparent reason, you're getting very deep stomach pains, a very bad chest pain. Your body is growing fat. You're growing fat for no apparent reason. Or even sometimes you're growing slim. What is happening spiritually is that the narcissist, they have sucked all the energy out of you and now you're very, very low, extremely low on vibration. And you're on the way to look like them because that is their mission. Their mission has been to kill and to destroy you. Eventually so that you can look like them because they know that they are full of darkness and they don't have light in them. So in this video, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the reason why the narcissist, your light, the light in you as an empath, the light in you as a beautiful soul is irritating and very uncomfortable. It makes the narcissist very, very uncomfortable. It irritates them and makes them very uncomfortable. So if you're a person like that who has seen your narcissist, I need to know in the comments below if you've seen them complaining, there's a heat going on, like they are feeling hot, they are burning up for a certain reason, they are very uncomfortable, very restless in the nights, or even sometimes they're sitting with you every time you're watching a movie together. Every now and then they are getting up, they cannot handle sitting to you like for long periods of time. That is because in the spiritual realm, there's a battle going on between light and darkness. And that is making them very, very uncomfortable. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen the situation like that. Other than that, guys, it cannot get any longer than this. I want to share with you. Put in the comments below what to think about this. And until then, I'll see you in my next video. Catch you later. There's more signing out.